So how is it that we get a tenant who is to die for, who is problemless, who pays us on time, who pays us early, who pays us more than we tell them to pay us? Well, I don't think you get that kind of tenant. But I'll tell you how to get a tenant who pays you on time, never is a problem, never complains. And I want to give you a hint. There are no tips and tricks. Well, there are. But if you're always looking for tips and tricks, you're never actually going to find the answer, because it starts with you adopting value systems and mindsets to handle problems and create a cohesive environment. That's the first thing. Then ultimately you ask yourself, how can I make this place, this apartment, as desirable as possible to attract the most high quality people and filter out all the bad people? Well, firstly, definitely go through a rental manager like Zillow Rental Manager and make sure you get a background check and screening on the people, or they're not accepted. That's definitely number one. And a lot of the times I see this notion of people wanting passive income, blah, 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 wanting people to pay them, blah, 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 blah. And although that's nice, nothing becomes passive if at first it wasn't extremely active. Meaning, when I bought my property a few years ago, I went above and beyond to put not only work into it, but in an extreme amount of work and upgrades to make sure it was as desirable as possible so that I could filter out all the bad. So the place should just speak for itself. And ultimately, the market gets what the market wants. And if you demand if you have high quality and create a high quality environment, you will demand good quality tenants. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to share with you exactly what I did with my apartment. My apartment had a washer and dryer hookup, and I bought a washer and dryer for it and put a new washer, and I had an extra dryer, put that in. I redid the bathroom, put a new faucet in, put a new mirror, made it all matte black, put new light fixtures, made it all nice and really nice. And I bought a new fridge for the apartment. The apartment is a 750 square foot apartment, and the fridge was like not a mini fridge, but it wasn't a regular sized fridge. It was thin and like kind of like 3/4 the height of a normal fridge, and it was just kind of turned, I don't know, it just didn't vibe. So I bought one that was still thin but very tall and made a world of a difference. What else? The electric I include, Wi-Fi I include because I just pay for Wi-Fi for myself, and I put an extender in the apartment. Wi-Fi and electric is included. And there's a separate propane heater that he covers for, that he pays for the heat for that. But other than that, I include everything, and I upgrade things as often as possible. Make sure everything is fixed. If an issue comes up, I fix it right away. Making sure I'm attentive and care for this property. So if ever he left, I would be able to turn it over just like that. The outside pathway to his part of the property, I make sure it's very upkept and beautiful and nice. And the stairs to his apartment, the railing is all perfect. So he enjoys the experience, right? So you got to upkeep these things. It doesn't become passive unless you have systems to solve things accordingly as soon as possible. That's it. It's as simple as that, guys. There's no tips and tricks. Make the apartment desirable, and you'll get a desirable tenant. Don't make it a freaking drug house, and don't stand for low-quality people. So have high-quality things. That means you need to spend more money. Yes, that means you need to put more time in. Yes, if you're not willing to do that, then don't look at videos for how to get high-quality tenants. So, yeah, ultimately, that's pretty much it. I had a bunch of people ask me that, so even in my personal life too, just asking me, well, how did you do that, this and that? This answers it, guys. If you have any more strategic one-on-one questions, ask them. And regardless, much love, fam. Peace.